My name is J Flug. I'm an ophthalmologist and I work at Optum. I became a doctor because growing up, I would watch my dad being a doctor for people in the neighborhood. He was the go-to place for all the locals who had problems. People would seek his advice, come over when their kid cut their finger, and he would help them out, and I always wanted to be that guy who was able to help in a pinch. When I first started medical school, I really did not want to be an ophthalmologist. My dad's an ophthalmologist, but I didn't really see myself kind of filling that role. And I figured at the end of medical school, I'd just give it a shot and see what it's like. And I tried it in my third year of medical school, and it was just fascinating. People came in not being able to see and walked out the next day being able to see, and it's just a great feeling to be able to restore sight to somebody, and I wanted to do that. I am a general ophthalmologist. I do anything from basic vision screenings to cataract surgery to glaucoma procedures, retinal procedures. We do a lot of screenings for diabetics, checking if there's any damage from diabetes in the eye, treating people for corneal scratches, injuries, basically soup to nuts for all things eye. I did a cataract surgery. A patient came in and had two very mature cataracts, basically meaning he couldn't see out of either eye. And I took out his first cataract and I ran into him in the parking lot the next day, and he had no idea who I was because he had never seen me before. And I'm like, "How you feeling?" And he's like, "It's great, I can see." And I'm like, "It's me, Dr. Flug." And he's like, "Wow, I never seen you before." And that's just a great feeling. In my practice, we've always prided ourselves on giving attention to every patient as if they're a family member. We return phone calls promptly. We're always open to discussions. If people have questions about surgeries or procedures, we are always happy to discuss it in great detail, and we'll never cut you short. We'll never cut you off, and we'll never kick you out the door. Every person is important to us. We're a big family here in Optum. I think the doctors here are great, and I know them for a long time and I trust them. You can get pretty much everything done in one day, no matter what the problem. So for example, somebody comes into my office or comes into their primary care's office and they have double vision, and the primary care doctor will call me and I'll say, send them right over, we'll diagnose them, get them worked up and treat them. And they'll come to my office, we'll call radiology, we'll get an MRI that day. Patient will go right over to the radiology department, get their MRI, have a diagnosis within a few hours, and get them started on treatment, and it's taken care of. Everything is just seamless. It flows smoothly, and you get to know the people, and everyone's really good at what they do, and it's an easy work environment. I like to hike and bike. I like to bake and cook. I'm known for my mean cheesecake. My name is J Flug. I'm an ophthalmologist, and I work at Optum.